the chances are that we might get some sort of, if you like, a temporary, and we like to call it hollow truce, where there's an agreement to carry on talking and potentially reduce the threat of further tariffs, which Trump has been suggesting could come into play early in the year. But given that the differences in terms of military, defense, IT, intellectual property, and even the yuan are quite significant, we struggle to see a real truce coming through at the G20 summit. So if there is a handshake, we think that it's likely to be a temporary uplift to risk sentiment. But as the details follow through, we think that we'll realize that we're not very different to where we are today. So we remain concerned medium term in terms of the potential of further escalation. We still think that there's a strong likelihood that CNY will trade towards 710, 720 next year. But near term, this kind of temporary truce might give us a little bit of a pause in that regard.
All right, and Rod, for all the reasons you just discussed here, it's also why you're looking for dollar-yen to stay sort of trapped in a fairly wide range, 111.5 to 114.5.
Yeah, the yen story has been really interesting because we've had many reasons for risk aversion. We've seen, oil prices declining significantly. We've seen the equity market coming under pressure, initially from Asia and now from the US led, if you like. Traditionally, when that happens, you see dollar-yen, or rather the yen performing, but dollar-yen has not gone down. And even with treasury yields moving from 325 or so down to 304 on Friday, again, dollar-yen remain in a very tight range. So to some extent, the yen is losing a little bit of its safe haven attributes because of the incentive of lifers and in general, investors in Japan to keep money abroad. So you don't see this typical repatriation flow coming through. So for dollar-yen to really go through or even test that sort of 111 part of the recent range, we think it will require a significant sort of risk-off event. In the meantime, if we get a handshake, then we might see dollar-yen trading above 114. But again, we think that this 114.50, 111 range is unlikely to be seriously tested near term.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.